we are on Broad Street in Charleston, South Carolina. This home was built in July 1770. The major was in the Revolutionary Forces, a member of the General Assembly, and later State Treasurer. United States Customs House on East Bay Street in Charleston. We are at East Bay and Cumberland Streets. Of course, we are in the French Quarter of Charleston, South Carolina. Still on East Bay Street, friends. I love the pastel colored buildings. Another trait of Charleston, South Carolina. What a beautiful building at Vendue Range and East Bay Street. In the early days of Charleston, the current location of Vendue Range wasn't a street at all. It was a tidal inlet that flowed west of East Bay Street at high tide. But in the early 1800s, what was once a mudflat became an unpaved public street 72 feet wide and used for retail sales. This, friends, is the Queen Street Playhouse. It's an old building, friends. We're looking at St. Philip's Church on Church Street in Charleston. The present-day St. Philip's Church was built between 1835 and 1836. The steeple was completed between 1848 and 1850. St. Philip's is the oldest European American religious congregation in South Carolina. Swinging around to the Black Fedora Mystery Theater. Interesting indeed. And beef jerky. Oops, excuse me. House of Jerky. Hello, Mr. Horsey Horse.
There's Charleston is a very old city, founded in April of 1670.
Here in the French Quarter, friends, swinging around to that beautiful circular church. And there it is, friends. Jane Caroline Lair died May 26, 1892, aged 85 years and 7 months. My flesh shall slumber in the ground till the last trumpet's awful sound. Then burst the bands with sweet surprise, and in my Saviour's image rise. Here lies buried the body of Mrs. Desiree P., wife to M. Henry Perona, who departed this life December 30th, 1740, age 60 years. And this is the rear of this circular church. The Gibbes Museum of Art.
We're gonna walk in front.
Beautiful building. Eli's Table and Principal Gallery here on Meeting Street. St. Michael's Episcopal Church, located at Broad and Meeting Streets. St. Michael's Episcopal Church is the oldest surviving religious structure in Charleston. During his visit to Charleston in 1791, President George Washington worshipped at St. Michael's Church in pew number 43. Robert E. Lee also worshipped here. Still on Broad Street, friends. Broad and Orange Street. Built in 1763, John Rutledge House Inn is a National Historic Landmark and lovely boutique hotel in Charleston. It was once the home of John Rutledge, a signer of the U.S. Constitution and an esteemed South Carolina politician. Looking at Broad and Meeting Street, friends.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Oh, you from